Following breaking news out of North Korea tonight, this afternoon, the communist country fired a ballistic missile. It's the first in 2 months. The nuclear weapon traveled more than 600 miles before landing off the coast of Japan. President Trump and the defense secretary had this response.
From North Korea, I will only tell you that we will take care of it. We have General Mattis in the room with us, and we've had a long discussion on it. It is a situation that we will handle.
It went higher, frankly, than any previous shot they've taken. It's a research and development effort on their part to continue building ballistic missiles that could threaten everywhere in the world, basically.
We will take care of it. We will handle it. Joining me now is Associate Professor Joshua Rovner, an expert on intelligence, strategy, and military affairs at American University. Thanks for joining me again. You heard the president. What are we to make of this?
I think the president has been very unclear about what exactly he's going to do in response. And he has a lot of options for what he might do, but I think the more important question is, what is the U.S. goal? If the U.S. goal is to get North Korea to give up its missile program and its nuclear program, I think that's totally unrealistic. So I think we should set our expectations a little bit lower.
Do you get the sense the president wants to do something and there may be something, as in the generals or somebody else holding him back?
He clearly wants to do something. He says it over and over again. I won't let this stand. I will do something. We will respond somehow. The problem is that the more aggressive responses, like military action against North Korea, are incredibly risky and incredibly costly. And the less risky actions, like deterrence, are not satisfying, but might be more effective.
Yeah. Where are we now in terms of the North Korean capability? What have they demonstrated they're capable of doing as of right now, tonight?
What this test does is it shows that they have the capability to launch a missile that ranges the entire United States. Their last test got about 2/3 of the way through the country. This missile, if launched to its full capacity, could range the entire country, including the East Coast, including Washington. So that's what makes this one different.
That's scary as hell.
It certainly is worrisome, but it's not entirely unexpected. They had been testing a better engine for this rocket a couple of weeks ago, so people were sort of expecting that they would try to do this again to demonstrate that they could range the whole East Coast.
Okay, and so we've got additional sanctions. Not working, obviously.
Yep.
We're in a box. Short of military action, what can we do at this point?
There are a lot of options. The president could, as the Secretary of State said, impose a blockade on North Korea and try to intercept naval vessels and shipping. It could lean on China harder to impose sanctions and enforce them. It could do things like cyber attacks against North Korean facilities or military action against its missile and nuclear program.
Joshua, I got to assume people tonight are wanting to know, should they aim a missile at us? Can we shoot it down before it gets here?
Not at this point. We do have missile defense in place, but the history of missile defense is, it would be a long shot to confidently say we could blow one out of the sky. It's a very tricky thing to do.
Okay, and there's no indication that this is a one-time deal. They're going to continue to fire missiles and test?
I think so. I mean, for the past several years, they've tested a lot of missiles. They typically slow down late in the year and test one or two in the late part of the year. And this is following this pattern. North Korea really wants its missile program and really wants its nuclear program, and it's demonstrated that for many years now.
Okay, Joshua, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
All right.